My name is Phil. Welcome to Miranda Detailing. So I want to make this brief video and introduce ourselves to you. I hope you have been enjoying our videos thus far. I want to thank everyone for subscribing, and if you're watching this, if you have seen our videos and you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Hit that little subscribe button and the bell. That way you will get notified each time our videos are published. Now, right now we are publishing videos Monday mornings at 7 a.m. and that's going to be on a weekly basis. And that's just for now. Once we get into the spring and summer months, then we really do get busy, and I will be able to record a lot more videos and maybe get into some nitty-gritty details of our work to show you what we do, how we do it, why we do it. My wife Jessica and I are here in Richmond, Virginia. That's where our business is based. That's where we live and work and play. We're from the Northeast. When I say Northeast, I mean way up Northeast. I was born and raised in Boston. My wife was in Northern New York. We met in Vermont, and that's where we spent the beginning of our life together up there in New England. So we are used to heavy snow, very cold temperatures. Well, we wanted to get away from that, and we moved down here to Richmond, Virginia in late 2009, and we started this business from scratch. I really had no idea how to properly detail a vehicle. Now, before this in Vermont, I was doing bumper painting, and I was separately contracted by dealerships to go to their used car lots, pick out bumpers, cars that needed repairs on their bumpers. I would mix up the paint in the little trailer that I was able to work out of, and then respray, base coat, clear coat, and basically get them looking factory new again. With 2 years of that experience under my belt, I wanted to go into that business when we moved down here to Richmond. Well, that business had a huge startup cost. So unfortunately, I really couldn't get into that. But doing my research, I stumbled across detailing. Now, I didn't really know what detailing was at the time, so I stumbled across autogeek.net and a few other forums, and I joined those forums and just started to teach myself what detailing was all about. I was looking into all these different chemicals and products and tools and equipment, and that's what really got me thinking that this is something that we can do down here in Richmond. A few months after I started doing research about it, we gathered some equipment, an old Astro van, and we just started from scratch. Now, what we did was basically beg people to wash their cars for $25. That was rough, but that's how any business is going to start, especially on a low budget. But we learned a lot through that. We learned how to talk to people, how to deal with people, and how to work efficiently together, because my wife and I own and operate the business, so we work together. And about a year into that, it was just getting more and more difficult. But we stumbled across some advertising. In fact, it was Groupon when they first came here to Richmond and they were first starting, and that's what got us on track. Now, after running a few of those Groupons, it did help us out. When we started getting tons of calls coming in, again, that taught us a whole new level of this business. Taught us how to schedule things properly. Taught us how to take down all the information that we needed from a customer. It helped us with traveling around Richmond, also getting to know the city and surrounding areas. And it also taught us to work extremely fast and efficient and get a good routine down when we detail. And maybe you can notice it from the videos, but I always start at the driver's side, my wife always starts on the passenger side, and then we work around the vehicle like that. She's really the interior expert. She takes care of all the upholstery and the leather, the glass, everything else in between, and I usually take care of the vacuuming, the dusting, and all those little areas that I use the brushes and the compressed air on, and the vacuum of the carpets, and usually the shampooing of the carpets as well. But we work very well together, and the exterior is the same thing. We both work together on the paint, And as you've seen in the videos, I take care of all the clay barring, or half the clay barring, she does that as well, and the waxing or the polishing, the sealant part, and then she is able to follow up and get all those other little details on the exteriors. It has now been 8 years since we started this business. About 5 years ago or so is when we really needed to upgrade our services. We learned that the Groupon thing has had its place and it helps, but it was time to move away from that, and we finally had a nice little customer base, or client base, that we could work from. So from there, we upgraded our services. Now, from that little basic wash that would cost $25, we would spend about an hour or so per vehicle. That was way too much. That was starting to hurt us. So we needed to do something about that. So what we did is we revamped our website, revamped the services that we offered, making these select packages. And now, as you see in our website, I have a link to that below if you want to check that out and see how we put together these services. They start with the Diamond, which is our full interior and exterior mobile service. Underneath that is the Ruby, and then you have the Emerald and the Onyx services, which are separate interior and separate exterior services. We have 3 different stages of the Onyx, which is the exterior service. And then we just recently added some other premium services that start with the Platinum and then the Titanium. And those are services that the customer brings them here to our garage, and we pretty much will work on it for a few days, depending on what the customer wants and needs for their vehicle, and get it looking as best as we can. So those are some of the services that we have put together over the past couple of years, and they have been working out great. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please guys, subscribe to our channel. It really does help us out. The more that people subscribe to it, the more followers we get, the more views we get. That really gives us a boost, and it encourages us to make more content for you guys. And we do enjoy making these videos. It takes time, but as you can see, it really does showcase our work, and it's something that I enjoy doing so that the customer can see us working, so that when they call us or email us and they meet us, it's my face that they're seeing from the video. If they had a chance to see the video, it's us, our work, and really that's what our business is. So guys, if you have any questions, any comments, anything that maybe I just left out due to time, then please put them down below. Thank you guys. Hope you have a great day, and we'll see you next time.